Awesome. So my name is Adi. My name is Adeyemi Badmus. I've been doing this for 7 years relatively now. So basically, you're going to get the best from me. So today we're going to start with this topic. It says unique strategies to make serious money selling online. Now, every money you make online is by selling something, right? You make money online by selling something. Okay. So you in this class, you are going to learn why you're not selling and all you can do to sell more in the next 40 days than you did in the last 40 months, right? You're going to learn all of that. Okay. So these unique strategies will help you, and it doesn't matter, right? I'm just going to hide this thumbnail because I need to see everything here. So it doesn't matter if you already know someone, okay, or if you are already doing some, or you already know some of this stuff. It doesn't matter. I'm here to show you more things than you already know. Okay. Now, those are not the things that matter. Okay, I assure you. Whether you know a lot already or you don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you already know how to sell or you don't know how to sell at all. In this case, I'm going to show you that. It doesn't matter if you have never sold anything online before. In this class, I'm going to show you that. It doesn't matter if you don't have any business yet. In this class, I'm going to show you what business to start, how you can start, and all that. It doesn't matter if you don't know what to sell or what business to start or who to sell it to. This class will reveal everything. And it also doesn't matter if you are confused or if you have not started anything at all, or if you are confused about what starting anything at all. It doesn't matter if you're already selling. Okay, here's your chance to actually sell more. Okay, so I'm going to help you here. Okay, I'm here to help you with everything you need. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started with it. If you want to solve financial problems in your family, this is where to start. To live your dream right now, to live the dream life, this is where to start. If you never want to struggle in life again, this is where to start, right? If you want to be free of debt, this is where to start. If you want to be financially free, free from financial traps, financial burdens of the past that are holding you down, this is where to start. If you want to be financially free in every sense of the word, this is where to start. If you don't want to be stuck to this economy, I'm stuck by this current economy, this is where to start. If you want to take care of your kids, take care of your spouse, take care of your siblings, take care of your parents, take care of your loved ones, this is where to start. If you want to be able to help people, this is where to start. So I will show us these strategies that can help you make at least 500K in the next 5 weeks, right? Even under the next 5 weeks, I will be using these 5 strategies. One, I'll teach you how to hold attention, because attention is the new currency, right? Everybody has somewhere to go. Everybody has some place to be. People would want to watch Squid Game for 10 weeks, but they can't spend 10 minutes to listen to something that will benefit their lives, right? So you need to be able to hold their attention. And one of the ways to hold their attention is the step two, which is by telling a story, right? Now, also, you have to be able to take a step three, which is to show and demonstrate expertise, authority, that you know what you're saying, right? Because people know that there are lots of scams in the world right now, right? Thirdly, you have to be able to give people a taste of what you are saying. There's a way to give a taste of what you are selling, no matter what it is. There's a way to show a sample. There's a way to give a sample, right? And also, you have to be able to add scarcity or urgency. I'm going to explain all of these things as we go on. But trust me, by the time you sit down with everything I have taught you, or everything I'll be teaching you, people will laugh at you when you sit down to study these things that I'll be giving you. They will laugh at you, okay? They will laugh at you, but they won't laugh at you when you start making millions of naira with the skills that you'll be learning from it. Now, before we get started, let me give you a quick scenario. Now, this is the story of two friends, right? These two friends, they were actually told by, there was this times, and but they still do it in Yoruba land where they give birth to children. Some people still do it, and they go to a priest, an aquatic priest, and they say, okay, we want to know the future of these children, right? So they went to that man, and after they had given birth to these two children, and then these two children were looked at, and then the man said, okay, A would be a king, he will be very rich, he will be mighty, and all that. B will be a pauper, no matter what he does in his life, will be a pauper. So both of them heard those things. Now, one heard them like it was more like you are hearing this class now. One heard them, and then took it to as I will be a king. So he went about playing, doing all sorts of things. He was essentially assured that he will be a king, no matter what he does in his life. Then the second one here that was going to be a pauper. So he took his life in his own hands and went to a forest, far away forest, and started planting. By the time he got to know all those things that's been said about him when he was born, and he was old enough, he now started planting, building a farm. So he had a whole lot to it, like so much, too much. And then there came a time of famine in the land. And when the time of famine came in the land, it happened that they were looking for food and there was no food. So they went to the hunters were going in the farm, in the bush, and then in the thick of the forest, they saw this farm full of plenty, lots of food to eat, everything was there. And there was just one man there. So the man fed them and they were happy and they went back to the village to tell the people that we saw XYZ. The people couldn't believe it. So they came, all of the people came to the forest and then they saw this man. I was, okay, wow, this man, you are doing great and all that. We are suffering. You have plenty that can feed our nation, our village, but we are suffering. We have nothing in the village. Please help us. The man said, I won't help you unless you made me king. And obviously, the Ifa priest who did the divination wasn't lying and they make a mistake. He saw exactly what they saw. So the man said, except you make me king. And he said, okay, if it takes making you king, we'll dethrone our king, I will make you king, right? So the other boy who was told to become king, who was told he would become king, had not even become king at all. They dethroned the current king and then they made this man who was worthy enough to feed the entire village the king. Now, what's the moral of this story? No matter what you hear here, if you don't do anything with it, it will not help your life, right? If you agree with me, just say I agree. Now, I want to know if you can hear me. So if you agree with me, just say I agree. I'm saying that the moral of this story is that no matter what you hear here, no matter what I teach you, if you don't take action, nothing will change, right? Nothing will change. Absolutely nothing will change. So if you agree with me, just say I agree. If you don't agree, say I don't agree with that assertion, right? Just let me know. Like I like to have a conversation when I'm having a class, right? So let me know. If you agree, say I agree. If you don't agree, say I don't agree, right? Just let me know. Awesome. Thank you so much. So now, my name is Yemi Badmos, Adeyemi Badmos. This is my picture. It may not be that fine, but just bear with it. So I've worked with a number of clients, right? And I've also worked with a number of companies, right? Next Media, trained them, Zoom Homes, trained them, Aram Homes, trained them. I've done some things for Glow, okay? And VHI trained their staff. Berkeley, I've trained their staff. I've also done some things for Franchise BC UK, TVC, done some things for them. Property Crew Limited, trained their staff. I've worked with Ben TV, done some things for them. Ben TV is a company in the UK. I've done some things for them. I'm currently doing some things for them. Happy Land, Happy World is a company owned by some American Nigerians, done some things for them as well. So we're doing this for over 7 years. So I'm just basically showing you this to know that, so that you can be confident that what I'm about to teach you here is not a truckload of rubbish, right? So I'm going to share a few testimonials about me with you, just so you know that I'm not here to waste your time, right? It's not to brag, but to show you that I'm not here to waste your time. Okay, so I was saying about the testimonials, that these are the testimonials. I think I made a little mistake while doing testimonials. So if you want to look at them again, all right. So here it is. This is one from Tolu Ajayi, and she had this to say. You could pause to look at it, and then this is another testimonial. Okay, this one done. Okay, so this is another testimonial from Mr. Femi Olayomoju and Mrs. Olines Kipleri. Same things he said about me. And then this is another testimonial from Mr. Rashid Lawal and Barrister Tsoyi. Okay, and this is another testimonial from Mr. Adams. He's a serial real estate entrepreneur. He had this to say about me, and then Mr. Mobaladi Sam also had this to say about us as well. You could pause and read all of this, so it won't take so much time. And then this person got a free video from me, used it, and it worked. So he had this to say about me as well. Okay, so you're looking at this and then you feel, well, are we sure that these guys are actually saying this about me? So I won't go for too long.
this is another testimonial from someone else that she had something to say about me. So I'll just play for you so you can watch it. Okay, so here this is.
Okay, so that's it. So let's move on. I think the testimonials took way too long. So let's move on. Okay, so this is me, right? Teaching the class, and these were some testimonials about me as well from some company that I taught them, and they were raving about it. This is the best class here. This one said this. This one said this class is too good to be. Can you hear me? Wow. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Okay, can Pro says he can hear me. I think that might be your mic. Okay, awesome. So if you are ready, let me know. I'm saying if you are ready, just say I am ready. Just say I am ready. Just drop in the chat, I am ready. I want to know if you are ready so we can get this kicking because it's going to be very, very fast, right? I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to ask you questions for a while, right? For a while, I'm not going to ask you questions for a while. Now I'm ready. Okay, just one more. I am ready. Awesome. So let's get started. For a while, I'm not going to ask you questions because I'm going to go deep and fast right now. So let's get this kicking. Now, how to scale on Facebook? First, you must have run a Facebook ad. Now, ensure you run, when you're running a Facebook ad, ensure you run a couple of ads together only after you've done your market research. Now, what I mean by this is this. Now, if you saw my email or if you saw one of the things I said that first thing you need to do a market research. You need to do a research on what people want to buy, right? Before you sell. You don't develop a product and you start selling. No, you do a research on what people want to buy. That's when that's what forms your opinion of a product to sell. Then you start selling it. Then when you've done your research on what people want to buy, you do a research on why those people want to buy that stuff, right? People have surface level reasons to buy stuff. People have a deep seated reason to buy stuff. For instance, now somebody wants to buy a car, and the surface reason is because he wants to move around. Now, the deep reason might be because he wants to have a girlfriend. People buy for emotional reasons. You can be shocked. Yes, the people might be wanting to have money because they want to show their brother-in-law that they have arrived, right? So there are deep reasons. You do a research to find that out. So when you have done your research and you found out what those reasons are, you also need to know your product like the back of your hand. Like you know all the terms, everything. That's as respect and value to you, and the customer will be interested in you. So you need to do those things. Market research, that's what market research encapsulates. I will show us as we go on. I will show you all these questions, some of the questions rather, you need to ask in market research and answer those questions. I'll show you all of those things. But first, ensure when you are running Facebook ads, or rather, secondly, then ensure when you're running Facebook ads, you run a couple of ads together. And those ads, you are running them because you have done your market research. So you are basing you are running your ads based on the research you've done, right? So what you are saying, for instance, in Facebook ads, are based on the findings you have made in your research. So for instance, you could say, buy this car and show off, get any girl you want. I'm not saying you should go and get a girl because of you bought the car, but I'm basically telling you how you would market when you do a deep level research. So your Facebook ad, you do something like that. Then you run a couple of Facebook ads. You don't run just one ad. You run Facebook ads. I'm going to show us how to run Facebook ads here. Now, you are going to ensure you increase the ad budget of your winning ad by at most 50%. Now, what this means is that when you are running the Facebook ad, you don't just run one. Because if you run one ad, that's when you say, oh, the ad didn't work. Because the truth of the matter is that nobody can tell you that this ad is what is going to work or that ad. When you know how to run an ad, after you've done your research, you just basically run the ad, but you run like 2-3 different ads, right? That may have different ad sets, may have different details targeting, it may have different copy, it may have different creatives, but basically you are running 3 different ads so that when you will know which of them works. So if ad A works, what you do is that you just scale up ad A. How do you scale up ad A? You increase the budget and then you double the ad, right? I'm going to show us also how to do all of that. Now ensure you double your ad set. I've said that just now. Of the winning campaign. So the winning campaign, you drop the asset of it. Facebook works based on algorithm. So scale the best creatives. The reason you should scale the best ad is because Facebook works on algorithm. Now, if one ad is performing very, very well, if it's performing well, it means you should continue to perform well. Just like when you go to Facebook, for instance, and you see some posts that have been done like 2 weeks ago, and the post is still showing up on your feed like 3 weeks later. That's because people are commenting on it. People are, touching on it and all of those things. So the algorithm is favoring it. So if your ad is doing well, the algorithm will continue to favor it to do. Algorithm basically means that favor a post that is receiving more engagements to receive more engagements. That's what algorithm basically does. That's what it basically does. Let's just simplify it like that. Now, ensure you double up on the best creatives. Always double up on your best creatives. Like I said, double up on your best creatives. Now, if your creatives in this sense, images, videos, if they do well, use them again. Try to use them again. So ensure that you multiply your best creatives in at least 5 places. I said 5 places. If you have good money, you can multiply in at least 5 places. You don't, maybe 2-3 places. But what you are doing basically is that you are multiplying the best creative after you have done initial creative, which was very, very good, and which had turned out to be a winning one. Then you multiply that one in 5 places. If you can, you do 2 to 3 places. But first up, you must have tested initially at the very beginning. Keep testing, just keep testing. You don't the 5 places, you multiply it. You can just keep testing on and on like that. So I'm basically going to show us how to run this Facebook ads, right? But basically, let's just get all of this right. Now, you have to generate traffic to somewhere. Now, if you are running ads, you can't just run ads and leave it at the mercy of Facebook, right? Facebook will now generate the clients for you. The clients will now stay on Facebook. What's if your account is banned? So you can run your ad directly to your WhatsApp. You can run your ad directly to your WhatsApp. You save the numbers, and once you have saved the number, you save them on Google, and they are yours for life. You can use lead generation option to run an ad to your WhatsApp. You can use messages option to run an ad, right? To your WhatsApp. They can also run to your WhatsApp. You can use traffic to run adverts to your WhatsApp. Now, how does you use traffic to run adverts to your WhatsApp? You run traffic to a landing page, right? Once you run traffic ads to a landing page, then the landing page in turn, you would have put a button on the landing page that links people to your WhatsApp. So that in itself makes sense, because by the time you do that, people can click on it and go to your WhatsApp. And once they go to your WhatsApp, you have them as leads, right? Now, if you do not want to do WhatsApp, you can also do emails. People can go directly to your emails, right? And then once they come to your emails or come to your WhatsApp, you can always do email marketing to send them to follow up with them, or use WhatsApp to follow up with them. And then from WhatsApp, you can have a WhatsApp call with them, or a WhatsApp video call with them, or a Zoom video call with them, or even a phone call with them, right? This is how you close clients, because basically clients will have objections. One of the reasons people who have money do not buy from you is because they have objections, right? How to close your clients' objections. There are several kinds of objections. I listed just about 6 here, right? But there are more than that. So for instance, somebody says, I don't have money. You say, okay, give me some free. You basically give the person something free. something and helpful, some sort of helpful resource. So the person kind of trusts you. But obviously, you don't want to market to somebody that doesn't have money. But the person says he doesn't have money. It may not mean, it doesn't mean he won't have money tomorrow. So if there's something free that you can afford, give it to the person. That's the client retainer you've done there, because the person can still come back. Now, the person says, I'm a small staff, I don't earn much, or I'm a student. Okay, so let them make do what they can afford. Of course, you have some upsell. You have some upsell means that the products that are above what you are selling, right, in price, right? And the downsell means products that are below what you are selling in price. So if you have products that are below what you are selling in price, basically, let's say you are selling something of 20,000 naira now. Person says, just okay, so okay, can you buy this one of 2,000 naira? It will help you to get some money that you can buy one of 20,000 naira later, right? That in a business opportunity. If it's a property, the person could also be saying that I don't have money to buy, 15 million naira and 20 million naira. Okay, why not buy this one of 1 million, 500K? That's a downsell, right? So we could even tell them stories of others who have done. If somebody is saying he doesn't have money, sometimes it may not mean he doesn't have money. It may be because he's saying that I don't see this thing as good enough for me to part my money for, right? So basically, you could show them stories of others that have succeeded with the same thing you are offering them, of others that have testimony of this thing you are offering, same thing you are offering them. Okay, but they recommend to them that they should not borrow. One of the reasons you recommend to them that they should not borrow is because you make them know, believe, and trust you that you are looking out for their best interest, right? If people know that you are looking out for their best interest, they will want to buy from you. Now, the fact that you're telling them not to borrow doesn't mean that they will not go and borrow, right? It doesn't mean that they will listen to you. But basically, when you are saying that, you are basically generating some likes, right? And then once the person likes you, he trusts you and knows you, then the sale is almost complete, right? So the person could say, what if I don't achieve my goal? So you basically ask them that, you can basically give them a guarantee. It could be a money back guarantee, it could be a service guarantee, it could be a product guarantee. Product guarantee in this case means product replacement. Service guarantee means, in this case, means that if there's a damage on whatever you're buying from us, we'll basically pay it for free. Money back guarantee means that if you don't like it, to give you your money back, right? So show them testimonials. And if they have zero confidence in themselves, help build them confidence up, okay, so that they can achieve their goals. There are ways to build their confidence up if you know your product. If you don't know your products, you may not be able to build their confidence up well. But if you know your product so well, you will be able to help them build their confidence up. So have you used it before? Some people are like, for instance, you're selling the land, banana land, you've not lived it there before. It doesn't mean you can't sell it to them because you've not done it before. You can be selling something that you never used before, maybe skin whitening product, and you know it works, but you've never used it before, right? Because probably somebody who you are selling it for somebody and you've not seen the products. It's called drop shipping. That kind of thing is called drop shipping. What you basically do is give them a scenario of a female doctor and a pediatrician, for instance. A female doctor and a child, a boy child, a female pediatrician. Pediatricians are people who treat children, right? And medical doctors who treat children. So a female pediatrician has never been a boy before. She has never been a boy before. How can she now recommend a product to a boy that works? Right? It's because she's a professional, right? You don't have to have used the product, it's because she's a professional. So give them an analogy of that, telling them that you don't need to have used it before. You are a professional and you know what works, right? So if they have liked you, they have trusted you, and they have come to know you, then they will believe you, right? So show them every reason. One of the ways to show them, to make people believe you, is undeniable proof, right? That's why we're moving on to this. How much have you made from it? How much have you made from your real estate that you're telling me to invest in it so that I will also make 17 million in the next 3 months or something like that? Tell them what has worked. Show them what has worked. Show them testimonies. Show them proof. Just be sincere about it, and people will see through it, right? Now, people will say, if people are buying business products, for instance, they could say, what if I get lost? Show them commitment. Show them you will mentor them. Show them. Just always show them. Just always, if you always show people and you don't tell, you basically show, and sincerely answer objections, people will come to know you and trust you, right? So don't worry, we'll still get to the Facebook ad. We are still going there, right? I've not forgotten it. Now, I'm basically going to show us all of this. So by the time we are doing the Facebook ad, you understand, okay, oh, this is what Yemi was saying. Oh, that's what Yemi was saying. So let's move on. Now, how the internet marketing works and how marketing can transform your life is very simple. It's just these 7 simple steps. 7 simple steps, not in a particular order, it's very simple, 7 simple steps. First thing is that do your research on what the market wants to buy and sell it to them. Now, you don't sell to people what you feel like selling to them. That's not how it works. You sell to people what they want, right? People want to, for instance, now, let me give this example that Aki Alabi gave. For instance, now, if you see a child that just finished secondary school now, I give him 2 options. Which one do you want? Do you want a sure way to pass your JAMB right now? You sure way to pass your JAMB, no expo, nothing. You should sure you will pass your JAMB and then you get into university, or you want a sure way to go to Canada. Which one will you choose? Let me open it to everyone of us to answer that question. Which one will you choose? Sure way to go to Canada, sure way to pass JAMB. If a teenager, you know your teen, let's say you know your teen very, very well. Which one would that teen choose? The teen you know, which one will they choose? Right? Let's answer that question, please, quickly. A sure way, very sure way to go to Canada. Which one would they choose? I'm sure way to pass JAMB. I'm not saying I'm not saying the parent is making a decision for the teen now. The teen is making a decision for himself, for instance. Which one would they choose? Canada or JAMB? Canada or JAMB? Canada, right? Now, doesn't mean that that's what the child needs. It doesn't need the Canada because it's a teenager. How can he cope alone in Canada? But that's what he wants. People always buy what they want. That's why people will go on their GoTV, DSTV, and they will watch African Magic instead of watching Dove Media. They need Dove Media, they need Dove TV, but they will watch African Magic, right? Right? So people would go to beer parlors and drink, not because they don't need the drinks. The drinks don't help their lives. The drinks don't help their lives, but guess what? They will go and drink because they want it, right? So research on what people want and sell it to them. It's not your business to tell them what they should buy. It's what your business is to sell them what they want. So research will help you do that. I said I was going to give us all the research questions, and I'm going to give us all of that. All the ways to do research, I'll show them all of that. I'll show us all of that in this class as well. So focus. Second thing is focus. Take up one online money making opportunity and focus on it. If it is real estate you are selling, it's an online money making opportunity because you are basically advertising online. If it is affiliate marketing, you choose it. Affiliate marketing and real estate are the same thing, because basically affiliate marketing means that you are selling for somebody and the person is giving you a commission. That's what affiliate marketing is. It's that simple. If you are selling your info product, choose it. If you are selling e-commerce, choose it. If you are doing dropshipping, which is also a type of affiliate marketing, choose it. Just choose one and focus on it. Choose one and focus on it. Free. Also offer something valuable for free in your niche. There is a free line that you can offer. Also offer something valuable for free. Even if you are not giving a training for free, I know that, just offer some education for free. So offer some tips for free. If you are not giving a free book or you're not giving a free webinar, offer something of value for free. Like maybe something people didn't know. It could just be a line, right? Something that people didn't know, people didn't even know at all before. Give a line of it. That's free value, right? If you go deeper, you could offer a book for free. You could offer a video for free. You could offer a tutorial for free. When you offer that free line, everybody wants some free stuff. Even the rich men want some free stuff. When you offer that free line, imagine you go to Osinbajo or Buhari today, and then you see them in a meeting, and then you just shake them and give them a book for free. Like, they will value you, right? You give them something, they'll just give a painting of that and give it for free. They will value you, right? Because obviously those guys, people always come to them to ask for something, right? But if you offer them something for free, people will value. So everybody wants free stuff. Then opt-in, collect numbers, collect email addresses in a one-time offer. Basically a one-time offer of a book, a one-time offer of something. Maybe it could be something like for 2,000 naira, 1,000 naira. If you're going to sell something first before collecting email address, let it be a one-time offer, maybe one of 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira. That's a realistic deadline, and offer it as an opt-in. Or you could basically just offer an opt-in and give them a free book or free something for the book. Collect numbers, collect email addresses, collect names, at least numbers or email addresses, right? Then copy, write a sales page or a video sales letter with copywriting skills. It's very important. Copy is a sales message. Writing copies means writing sales messages, and there are professional ways to write sales messages that will make people buy from you. So ensure you know how to write copy. That's important. I'm going to talk about that now, right? Follow up is important too. Send them emails to follow up. Send them WhatsApp messages to follow up. Use your WhatsApp status to follow up. We're going to talk about that as well. Now, how do you write copy? How do I write copy? Write an headline first. I'm going to teach you this in a bit, quickly. Write an headline. Now I'll make it fast, pretty fast, so you can get the paper and biro and write down. Write an headline. Write an headline. Use curiosity and benefits and specificity. Specificity. How to make 500K in 5 weeks using these 5 simple methods. Now, how to make 500K in 5 weeks is a benefit, right? Using these 5 simple methods is the curiosity there. And the 5 is specific, right? So write an headline. That's not the only formula to write an headline, but that's just one of the formulas we can talk about now. Several formulas. So you could just see an headline that works and swipe it, right? I'm not saying you should copy it, swipe it, right? Hook is when you use something like a story, basically to hook people so that they can stay after the headline, or you ask them questions that they would say yes to. If you have done your research very well, you know what people want. So you ask them questions that they will say yes to based on what they already want. And then guess what? The yes, they will be hooked, they will be nodding. All right. So, or you could be making them promises based on your research, promising them what they will get. So you've done your research, you know what they want. So use this to promise them what they'll get. These are the 3 ways to write an hook. Perfectly works. Show credibility, show who you are, with testimonials about you, your background, your history, what you have done. That's the next line. Then introduce your product. After you introduce your product, that's introduction, then introduce the benefits of your product. I'll not say features or benefits. Benefits sell, not features. Benefits sell, not features. So you can talk about the features alongside with the benefits, but hammer on the benefits more. Now, how do you write benefits? You write benefits in the format of an headline, right? I will show you how to get this. I'll show you how to get that. I'll show you 5 steps you need to take to do this. I'll show you 1 step. All of those things are benefits, right? Now, bonuses. Bonuses. Let the value of bonuses overshadow the value of the price of what you are selling. Then show them a guarantee. If you are selling anything that cannot be given back, you can at least give them a service guarantee and say that, okay, since you can't do money, you know that they can't do money back guarantee on that thing you are selling. You could do a service guarantee, okay? You could do a product guarantee, right? You could do basically it could be a service guarantee as well, of something like more like your services will always be there for the next 1 year, for the next 2 years. Every 1 week you update them, every 2 weeks update them. Just give them confidence and let it be that the risk is on you, not the risk is on them. The risk is on then scarcity and urgency, because people will never buy immediately most times until they see that there is a scarcity, until they see that there is urgency. We have just 10 units left, or we are closing sales on this by the 5th of January, something like that. Then CTA's call to action. Tell them what to do. Click this green button to go and get it. If you don't tell people, people will not know. That's the funniest part. Then close the sale. Close the sale. And then the PS, just summarize the benefits. And the PS is more like postscripts. Summarize the benefits there, right? Now, how many of us are getting value for this? If you are getting value, let me know. If you're not getting value, say, this is nonsense. Just say this is nonsense. If you are getting value, say, I'm getting value. If you're not getting value, just say this is nonsense. I will ask you what part of it is nonsense so I can recap, right? Please let me know as there's just more to dish out. Now, if you are getting value, let me know before we move on. Let me know if you are getting value. Quickly. I'm waiting for your chat. Let me know. Are you getting value? Yes. Are you getting value? Yes. If you're not getting value, just say no. Just say no, right? Just say no, right? Or you can say this is nonsense. But just say whatever you want to say. Let me know in the chat. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Now let's move on. The 5 steps to generate cash when you need it. The 5 steps to generate cash when you need it. Step 1 is that find a very large market. Find a very large market. Now, the large market must have a burning problem or an itching desire. Now, there are desires that are very itching. There are problems that are really, really burning, that are in the burning the hearts of people, and that itching desires. Even if they are not burning or itching, like twist the knife and make it burn, right? Twist the knife into the problem and make it burn. Now, and then not just problems that are burning and itching desires, but people who have those burning problems, who have those itching desires and are willing and hungry to spend money to solve it, right? There are people who want to fly first class, but they don't have the money for it. There are people who are hungry for Canada, but they don't have the money for it, right? So you basically need to target people who are hungry for those products or those services and also have the money for it. For instance, weight loss, people are hungry for a weight loss product. They really want it. People hungry for security. They really want it. It's a burning problem right now. Businesses, people want to make money, right? Those are itching problems, but many people do not have the money. So you need to find people who want it and also have the money. Step 2 is to find the kind of product that they are interested in, that kind of product that they are interested in, and it fixes their problem, right? Step 3 is to create a test ad with a freebie and see if and how the market responds to the test ad. So step 4 is to scale up the test ad that works. Like I've mentioned earlier before, scale up the test ad that works and then scale up the budget too. Okay, and the good thing is that you don't need to have a lot of money to start, right? Even if, see, at all, not you bad. If you have 2,000, start. If you have 6,000, start, right? If you have 10,000, start. If you have a lot of money, good, start, right? Just start somewhere. Step 5, create a related upsell and push it to the same audience. After the audience have bought your product, right? They bought the product. Always, you see, when a customer buy, that's not the end of it. That's just the beginning of the relationship, right? So create an upsell and also sell, right? Now, how to return yourself into an ATM machine and raise money for yourself on demand. There are 5 steps to this thing, generating cash. Now, you know, an irresistible offer, something that everybody wants, something that she wants, something that people want, and you need to be completely selfless about this. Let's say, for instance, now somebody wants to buy a car, right? Somebody wants to buy a car. You know that the car might have problems, engine problems, AC problems, and all of those things. Now, even your car is perfect, in good condition. Now, you can give an irresistible offer. For instance, now, let's say the car is selling for, you are selling the car for 5 million naira. You can change the price of the car to 7 million naira, and then you put free 1 year service, right? 1 year servicing, free repairs. If there's any problem that comes, because maybe the problem is not from the buyer, that it is you, it is your own car that developed the problem itself of itself. So you're saying free servicing, free repairs, free car wash, free car tracker, and then free, you could say free, you know, there are these things they put on windscreen now, and by the side glasses too, that protect the glass. Even if somebody is trying to break in with an hammer or a stone, it protects and it doesn't get breaked. You give that one too for free. Now, those are the irresistible offers we're talking about. You are basically looking at all the objections the person might have, and you are plugging in solutions into it. So the person buys from you, you plug in your offer to become your offer that basically solves all the objections the person might have. Get attention. Attention is also important. That's the second one. Curiosity, benefit, and specificity. May this thing not go break my teeth. Specificity is very important. You do that. I've told you about that. Hold their attention. Story, relevant story, and interest story. That's the best way to hold their attention. Tackle objections. Very important. Answer all the reservations. You can tackle objections in your copy. One of the ways to tackle objections in your copy is that when you're writing a copy, you see sales copies, like those copies that tell you to buy something that are always very long. Those are what's called sales copy. Now, when you are writing a sales copy, you can even make objections in sub-headlines, like all the objections you've encountered while you are doing your research. You make them in sub-headlines and you talk about them. So even if somebody is not reading through, you're just trying to browse through, you'll be reading this in sub-headlines. So, okay, this thing said it will solve this problem. Let's look at it. Okay, so genuine urgency. Make your urgency or scarcity genuine. And when you use it, minutes, right? Minutes. So 3 key steps that will make you reach, R-I-C-H, not R-E-A-C-H. Pardon me, I went to primary school. I just behave like I didn't go. Pardon me. So 3 things that will make you rich when running a business online. Conduct research, very important, before you decide what to sell. Get a list of buyers, a list of options, whatever it is. Make the list a valuable list. And then when you are torn between selling a need and selling a want, sell a want. Always sell a want. Okay. So if you're ever going to sell a need, let it be a need as a matter of life and death, maybe an health problem. Even wanting to live long is an emotional thing, right? So always fall on these values, or one of these values, burning desires or odds problems. So in the next steps, we'll talk about those, right? So I talked about this as well, focus on research. I talked about this, just a reminder. Yeah, I've talked about this as well, right? And then let's talk about the research questions you need to ask. Where does your dream buyer hang out and congregate? When you are doing your research, write these questions down, because these are the questions you will be answering as you are doing your research. And you're finding things out, you'll be filling them into these answers. You'll be filling them into these questions. You'll be filling them into these questions as answers to these questions. Where do they hang out? Where do they congregate? Where does your dream buyer get their information? What are their biggest frustrations? What are their biggest challenges? What are their hopes? What are their dreams? What are their desires? What are their biggest fears? What are their biggest problems? What are their preferred form of communications? And what phrases, what language, what exact phrases, how do they communicate precisely, right? Now, what are their preferred form of communication and all of those things? What does a day in the life of your dream buyer looks like? And what makes that your dream buyer happy? What makes him or her happy, right? Now, these are the 3 sets of people that you, let's move on for that one. I think we should move on now. Now, before I get to the questions, let me assure you that by the time you are done sitting down with what I'll be teaching you, not sit down with what I'll be teaching you the Facebook ads. By the time you are done, right, people will be will be amazed at your results. But first, people will laugh at you when you sit down to study all those things that I'll be giving you right now. And they will say, okay, what's your problem? Why are you sitting down to learn all this and all that? But by the time you start making millions of naira and making millions upon millions consistently with the skills you will learn from it, people will ask you, where did you learn this? Can I come along? Can I tag along? So let me show us that Facebook now and how it works. If you're ready for the Facebook, say I'm ready. If you're ready for the Facebook, just say I am ready. So I can show us the Facebook right now. Right now. If you're ready for the Facebook, say I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I'm ready. I'm going to give you more than the Facebook in this class. After the Facebook, I'm also going to give you more, right? But if you're ready for the Facebook art tutorial, just say I am ready, say I'm ready, and I will show you that right now. Say I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm waiting for your chat. If you say I am ready, we'll go to the Facebook straight away. Straight away, straight away, straight away. Okay, I'm ready, sir. I'm ready. Awesome. Just one more. Let's just see one more. I'm ready. Let's see one more. I'm ready. Let's see one more. I am ready. So we can get on with it. One more. I am ready. Right? One more. I'm ready. Awesome. So let's go on. Let's go on. So let's go on and see the Facebook heart, how it works, right? So we're going to show us the Facebook heart. I'm right here trying to click it, but the thing won't embarrass me. I said, no, so the internet is trying to form something else. Don't mind this internet, when it runs like this, sometimes. So basically, I'm basically using this particular account here for these tutorials, right? For tutorials. So basically, you click on create. Now come to facebook.com/ads manager, facebook.com/adsmanager. So come here and click on create, right? Now, once you click on create, now let me show us something first before we create, right? Let me show us something first before we create. Now, if I click on this, right? You see, I click on this, I can duplicate. You see that I was talking about duplicating, testing. So this is the ad now. Inside this ad, for instance, now there's this campaign here. Inside this campaign is an ad set. Inside this ad set is an ad, right? Can you see it? So they have different names. I could duplicate, if I duplicated that one that I duplicated just now, let's say I duplicate this one now. By the time I duplicate this one, let's click on it and I duplicate it. It duplicates. Once it duplicates in this one too here. It duplicates this one too here. Do you get it? So it duplicates all those three, right? And then I can work on all those three like that. So I've duplicated this ad into 2 places. I can duplicate it into 5 places like that. I can duplicate it like this, clicking and keep duplicating it. So once I duplicate it into 5 places, those 5 places will now have their different ad body, ad copy, image creative, video creative, and all that, right? So let's move on and show you what those ad copy, video creatives, detail targeting, or what all those things mean, so that when you are doing different ones, you know what you are doing, right? Is that fine? Is that fine? Let me know if that's fine. Is that fine? Just drop in chat. That's fine. No, now I was talking about lead generation, messages, and all that. So look at them. These are under awareness, brand awareness, and reach. Can you see? Considerations: traffic, engagements, app installs, video views, lead generation, messages. See conversations there. You can see these conversions rather. This is how to actually sell when you're selling e-com. This one works best. Traffic, you can send people directly to your web page. Engagements, you can make for likes, for engagements and likes and all that. App installs, install apps, video views, we're able to watch your videos and all that. So lead generation, so many of them. So you can basically choose one that fits your ad objective at the time. So let me just choose lead generation because we're just basically going to do one. And then I click on continue. Right, I click on continue. So we are going to go in and I'm going to show you detail targeting. I'm going to show you all those ones. I'm basically going to show you the targeting options. We have basically show you how to write your copy, how to put your copy there and all those things. So let's say this one is tutorial, right? Let's just call this tutorial, right? And then you can see it there. You can see it there. It's giving us the lead generation option, right? So let's go to the next, right? I could do A/B test. You see, create A/B test. I can use that for the A/B to the testing option, but I'm not using that. I'll use the duplicate option. You see, I mentioned the duplicate option before we go here, right? So let's go on. Let's go on, right? Let's go on. So instant forms, automated charts, automated calls. Let's just choose instant form for the purpose of this test, right? Leave the start date. Don't bother doing anything on the end date. That's some ways to also kind of click and trick the algorithm. So don't set the end dates, just leave it there, right? So don't set the end dates, leave it there. So location, I can choose location For these different 5 ads, I can choose 5 different locations or choose the same location. It can be, I can say that I want to choose people living in this location, not people recently there, not people living in or recently, I just say people living in this location. And I say Ikoyi. Now, based on, you are doing this based on your research you've done, right? I said I was going to show us the kind of ways to do research. I've told us the kind of questions you have to fill answers in for when doing your research, right? So I'll show us the ways to research. So let's just say this is Ikoyi. Let's just say we're targeting Ikoyi alone. I'm not saying in your ad you should target Ikoyi. It's just a test, right? So age, let's just say 22 to 58. Now, this is also based on research. Gender, based on research too as well. For instance, if I'm selling Pampers, so I'm selling diaper. If I'm selling diaper, who are the people I should sell diapers to? Is it babies or women or men, right? You need to be able to answer that based on your research, right? Now, many of us will say women, obviously, because we know that, right? There are some things you wouldn't know. You just have to do your research. There are some things you wouldn't have to do your research. Now, some things you would even assume you know. By the time you do your research, you'll be shocked, right? There was a time when someone ran an advert, and they ran an advert for all these masks, these glass masks that people men put on their faces to make their faces smooth and fresh. And funny enough, teenagers were the ones buying it. Teenage girls were the ones buying it. Person was shocked, right? So you need to do your research. And then detailed targeting. So which options are you targeting your detailed targeting? Demographics is there, interest is there. Just choose whichever you are choosing based on your research you've done and what your ad objective and which you are targeting. Let's just choose bodybuilding for the sake of this tutorial, right? And then you can reach more audience, much people that are going to likely fall in the category. Then you do your manual placements, right? Do your manual placements, right? So you could choose Instagram and all that. See, you choose Instagram, you see many places to search. And me, for instance, I just do Facebook alone. Most times I just do Facebook alone. I leave those out. And inside my Facebook, sometimes people just want to do feeds and stories alone. I'm not saying that's what you do. I'm just basically telling you how to choose different options to run your ads on, right? So if you just want to do feeds and stories alone. Now, once you've done that, then you just go to next, right? So you go to next and you go to next. So here now you can see that you can upload an image, right? So I didn't name this one, right? So I could have named it. Now you can upload an image here, right? Let me just show us where to upload an image. Okay, so you see here, you can just upload an image here. You can, edit media or remove this and then remove it. Once you remove all, then you can add your media. It could be this one, drop down, then add image or add video, whichever one you do, and you go and pick it from your computer. This is where you put the add copy, right? This is where you put the copy. Then this is where you put the headline, right? This is where you put the headline, and this is where you can put the description, not necessary. This is where you put a sign up, right? Or if you sign up, if it's get apply now, if it's book now, whatever you want them to do, you put it there. Then this is where you create a form. So you just go to create form and then you go create form. So you can click on this and then you'll be able to create form here. So just fill in all the stuff, everything here, so that the person will know what to fill. You direct the person here. You know how they create forms, normal forms now, name, normal. So you see all the things you need to fill here, you fill them, and the person will, and once you are done, you keep publish, and then the person who clicks your book now will be able to fill the form, and then you will see the email address, phone number, and all whatnot. So if you are basically done, you just click on publish, and that's it, you are done, right? So tutorial, you can duplicate it here. If I click here, you see quickly duplicate. So that way I showed you to duplicate was another way. This one is another way. So you can quickly duplicate, you can duplicate that campaign, you can duplicate the ad sets. You can see it here too. You can duplicate anything, right? You can duplicate anything. So basically, that's how to basically run adverts on Facebook. But there's so much more to it. There's so much more to it. But based on our time, that's what we can show now based on our time. So let's move on, right? Do you have questions before I move on? Do you have questions? If you have questions, just write those questions down. Because at the end of this class, I'm open to answering all your questions. If you have questions, write them down, right? Now, the Facebook, but before I go on, let me ask my own question. Did you understand that what I showed you on the Facebook? Did you understand it? Did you understand it? Let me know if you understood it. If you understood it, let me know. Just say yes. If you didn't understand it, say no and tell me what you didn't understand, right? I'm waiting. Let me get your reply. Let me get your reply. Did you understand it? Did you understand it? Did you understand it? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Did you understand what I showed you on Facebook right now? Did you understand it? If you understood it, say yes. If you didn't understand it, say no. And I will explain what you want me to explain again. But if you have questions, just write all of them down. Now it's my one time to ask questions. Like right now, for questions, Emilio Pong, so just answer my own question now. By the time we are done with this class, I will answer all your own questions. Not really. So what didn't you understand about it? Kelem, what didn't you understand about it? You said not really. So tell me what you didn't understand. What part didn't you understand? Just drop it in the chat. Let me know quickly. So we can quickly move on and you can ask all your own questions. Because right now, Emilio, I'm the one asking the questions. So what part didn't you understand? Let me know. Please let me know. What part didn't you understand in the Facebook page, in the Facebook ad, right? What part didn't you understand? Because if you didn't understand it, you can always watch the recording and get it better later. But if there's a part you didn't understand, let me know. Because if you say I didn't understand, if you say not really, I'd like to know what didn't you understand. First part is to create an ad. If you okay, so okay, basically for you, right? So what I think you should do, you don't want me to take others back. Okay, fine. What I think you should do is you get the recording. Just ask me. You get the recording. And then when you're the message is correct. When you are watching the recording, you basically, fast forward to here or rewind or something, and then you watch it and you can be able to get it. So I think that's sort that out, right? So awesome. So you can always rewind, right? Let me just go on. But if there are specific things that you didn't understand, let me know. Let me know, right? If there are specific things you didn't understand, let me know. For others understand, right? Great. So let's move on. So this is me teaching a class. So I just know that there's a whole lot more in stock for you, and you know that I didn't just jump and come out from nowhere. Let me show you another testimonial, a video testimonial by one of my clients again.
Good morning, Mr. Yemi Badmus. This might be short, but I'm seizing this opportunity to say a very big thank you to you for the trip to take us through. I must tell you, it was beyond our imagination, and we learned a lot more than we can ever imagine paying for. And I'm seizing this opportunity to say a very big thank you to you.
All right. So then this is me. This is me teaching in those three things. You can first, go to Scrap the title to do the same thing. Scrap the title to do the same. There are some websites that you go to. By the time you go and so that's pretty long, so I won't play all of that. But let me know if you can still hear me. If you can still hear me, let me know. Let me know if you can still hear me. Just let me know, because I had to detach the microphone from. I had to detach the earpiece from there so that you could hear that testimonial. Now let me know if you can still hear me. If you can still hear me, let me know. Just to say I can hear you. Just say I can hear you. Just say I can hear you. Let me know quickly. Let's move on fast. I still want to answer all your questions. So can you hear me? Let me know. Say I can hear you. I can hear you, because I actually want you to hear me, because I want to do a whole lot more for you. I don't waste people's time. Rather, I value people's time. So incredible stuff you are going to get here, right? So let me know if you can hear me. Just say I can hear you. Somebody did not reply my questions, and the person was talking on the other line. So let me know. I can hear you. Let me know I can hear you. If you can hear me, say I can hear you. Right?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Thank you. So let's move on. So now, the story of two friends. There were these two friends. They finished from the same college. At the same time, and then they entered the company at the same time, and one of them became the MD or rather the unit head of a particular unit, and the other one became the CEO of the entire organization, the CEO of the entire organization. And there was one difference between both of them. One of them attended a particular business business summit. He had directed a particular business summit, and then he was always reading their emails, and that changed his life. The other one did not. Right? So, like I mentioned in that story earlier, what you listen to can change your life, but it depends on what you do with it. So I just needed to reemphasize. Now, I said I was going to explain this. So let me quickly explain this before I go on to tell you how to do research. I'll go on to tell you how to do research after explaining this, right? So first up, you need to hold attention. How do you hold attention? That the headline I mentioned earlier, curiosity plus benefit plus specificity, right? That's how you hold attention. Let your headline carry that. You should hold attention. You will get the attention of the person who is really interested, right? Tell a story. Have you seen me tell stories twice now? It doesn't have to be long, but let's just be relatable, right? Relatable, so people can relate with it very well, right? Like the one I told you just now. There are people who do see their mates and say, my mate, we just finished secondary school together. See where he is, see where I am. And sometimes the difference is in what those people do and who those people listen to. Sometimes they do not go and do Yahoo. Sometimes they do not scam anybody. Sometimes it's not even that they are lucky. They just listen to some tutorials, they listen to some programs, they listen to some courses, they took advantage of it, they learned what was there, and they used it, and they made their difference in their life. So tell a story. 3, show or demonstrate authority or expertise, just like I'm showing now. Show or demonstrate expertise. Give people a taste. Give people a taste of what you are selling. If it is an e-com thing that you can't give people a taste of, you can show them how you have used it, or you can show them how somebody has used it. Add scarcity to your offer. Always ensure that you have 10 units left and you are saying it, or you have 20 units left, you are saying 30 units left, or you give them a deadline. Because if you don't, people will buy next year, people will buy 10 years, and when people postpone something, it's hard for them to really come back and buy. Now, how to do research? It's very simple. Go to Facebook groups, go to Nairaland, go to Reddit, go to Twitter. By the time you keep relating, on Twitter, when you go to Twitter and you keep relating with a particular kind of topic, after a while, Twitter will start showing topics that relate to that topic, even if you are not following people who are posting those, who are tweeting those kind of things. Let's say you are searching. There was a time I was searching IELTS on Twitter, and I began to see tweets that were related to IELTS a lot, and I was not following those people. So when you research on topics like that on Twitter, Twitter will supply you more content. So research Twitter, go to YouTube, watch videos on YouTube is a research process, and also look at the comments. Those are research processes. Go to Amazon. If you are selling an e-com product, it works well for you. See the 5-star reviews, see the 1-star reviews. You are doing research with that too. When you do all of these things, you'll be able to do research perfectly, and you'll be able to answer all those questions I gave you. Now, I'm going to give you something today, right now, and you don't even need to pay me a dime ahead. You don't need to pay me a dime ahead. As a matter of fact, here and now, I will give you. And what is that thing going to give you? It will show you a simple 1-day exercise you can do to make millions of naira selling online. It will show you how to easily know what to sell without what to sell without ending in premium tiers, without wasting your money out. It will show you the lies you have been told about advertising online and how you can start your own journey to making millions in 3 months. It will show you one mistake you should never make when running ads. Okay, I'll show you where to find your customers, what you will tell them that will set you up for life, and how you can actually keep those customers as well. 5 steps you must follow if you want to make millions selling online. I'll show you how to pay for ads online without any hassles at all. This one, people say, how can I pay for ads? How can I pay for ads? I'll show you how to do all of those things. I'll show you where and how to find customers that will set you up for life and how to keep those customers. I'll show you how to decide on what to sell and how to sell it. And I'll show you how to build a list of repeat buyers who will buy from you repeatedly, and they will keep buying from you. And that's not all. Those are just the tip of the iceberg. You also learn how to determine a working Facebook advert. You will learn why you should completely ignore the advice of those telling you to sell what people need. Okay, you will see a full video of how to completely set up a Facebook business account from start to finish. how you completely set up a business account for success. Okay, you will see how to get customers for free. I'll show you that as well without spending money. I'll show you the number one mistake 99% of online marketers make when selling online, and how you can totally avoid those kind of mistakes, right? And I'll show you one critical factor you should consider before quitting your job, whether it's a low paying job or high paying job to start. I'll show you one critical factor you should consider. I call it the 3x3 factor. I'll show you the 3x3 factor. In short, let me even write it here so that you understand. I'll show you the 3x3 factor. The 3x3 critical factor you should consider before quitting your job, right? Before quitting your job, whether it's a low paying job or high paying job, I'll show you why you should never engage in a price war. So that people are bringing their price down, you just want to bring your price down so you can sell more. I will show you why you should never do that. I will show you why that is a total loss from the get-go. I will show you how to avoid people still I'll show you rather how to make people still buy from you continually, even at high prices, right? I'll show you how to give your products or services the wow factor and easily become big. I'll show you how to create adverts that will make people love you and buy from you. Adverts that will not only make people buy from you, they will love you and buy from you. I'll show you the 3 commandments of online marketing that will make you millions of naira. And wait, there's still more. If you think that's all, that's too much value already, there's still more. You will discover the one lesson you need right now to start avoiding losses. You will discover how to you will discover how to choose the best advertising medium that works best for you and for your products and services. You also discover how to make customers beg you to take their money. They will practically be begging you to take their money. This one will save your business for life. I am telling you that for free. Now, you discover why your business isn't succeeding the way you want it to succeed and how to make it succeed. You will discover the one thing you need to fix so as to blow up your sales. You will also discover and know what business you can start today, even if you are not business savvy at all. Okay, you will discover how to avoid the Facebook ban, okay, and how to quickly recover even when Facebook unlawfully bans you. I will show you that as well. Okay, you will also learn how to start running ads on all social media except TikTok, all social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Google, Instagram. I will show you how to start learning adverts to start running ads on all of those platforms today, even if you have never run any ads before. Even if I've never run any ads before, I'll show you why your adverts are not working and how you can make them start working right now. I'll show you all of those things, and I'll show you how to get a rush of uncharted customers in uncharted territory, and you will get them for yourself. You can even get them for free without paying for ads. I'll show you how to do all of those things. You would even get a complete breakdown of how to do online marketing and how online marketing works from A to Z, even if you have never done it before. You get a breakdown of how it works so you can do it yourself. You will know what to sell, you will know how to sell it, you will know when to sell it, and you know whom to sell it to, right? I'll show you all of those things. You also discover why most customers leave a business and how you can retain your own customers, right? I will show you all of those things. You will learn why most adverts just never work, right? And how you can rake in millions. If you want me to show you that right now, to show you where you will learn those right now, just say show me. If you want me to show you where you will learn that all these things right now, just say show me. I just need one person to say show me so I can show you where you will learn that all of that right now. Not like you have to say not locable, no go come for this one. I will show you where you will learn all these things right now. So if you want me to show you, just say show me, just say show me, right? I'm waiting for that. Just say show me. If you want me to show you where you will learn all this right now, just say show me, right? I am still going to answer your question, so you need to be pretty fast. Just say show me so that I can show you right now. Awesome. So let me show you right now. That's good. Awesome. Thank you for saying that. So let me show you right now. So look at this now. Can you see my screen? Can you see online sales and marketing course? Can you see it? If you can see my screen, let me know. If you can see my screen, online sales and marketing course, can you see it? Can you see online sales and marketing course? Online sales and marketing course. Can you see it? Just let me know. I can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Right? Can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Awesome. So look at it. You are getting an indoctrination video, indoctrinating you into everything. It's not indoctrinating you. It's a course group. No, it's indoctrinating you into everything. Facebook and email marketing and web design tutorial. Just download it. Just click the download button. Information marketing, affiliate marketing, and more on Facebook ads. Just click the download button. More on web design, Google ads and YouTube ads, copywriting, main importation, e-com class. More on email marketing, more on Facebook ads. Then our recent Zoom class is below. Now, it said it's telling me to save. So let me save it so that you know that it's my own, right? I'm going to give it to you. It's my own. So it's saving. You see, it's saved. So you know that it's my own. So this is the back end of it. So don't try to look whether you see the URL. You can't see anything, right? So Thrive Architect plugin to use. I'll give it to you. That's what about 55K as Marvel. So how to download the videos that I'm giving to you. I'll show you a video on it. So just watch this video. You'll see how to download all the videos. How to make 100K to 200K in the next 10 to 20 days. If you are serious. If you are serious, watch that and it'll show you. How to run ads on Instagram. How to do website design, part A, part B. How to do affiliate marketing, part A, part B. YouTube ads tutorial. Google ads tutorial, copywriting tutorial, research questions to fill up before you write copy. This one is long, like all the questions I showed you just now. This one is more than 9. You'll see all of them there. Email marketing, pre-selling, and WhatsApp marketing tutorial is there. Facebook ads and web page building tutorial is there. LinkedIn ads tutorial is there. Free virtual traffic tutorial is there. How to make serious money selling online. You can see that extremely important books to read on sales. These are about 10 mighty books, right? They are all there. Extremely important books on copywriting, business, ad swipe, email subject lines, email swipes, mark covers for headlines, and Facebook ad swipes. They are all there as well. Then these are bonuses. Exclusive link to a Telegram group. We'll be having monthly classes, once a month classes. We'll be having them while you are watching all of this. Exclusive access to 30 minutes live consultation with me. That means that just choose your own time. Tell me, we'll do a 30 minutes live consultation via WhatsApp call, right? You have my WhatsApp number. I'll give it to you. Exclusive Telegram link for question and answer every month, right? Exclusive free access to my WhatsApp number. You also have that. 2 full copywriting audio clips. These are audio clips I did over 1 hour each. I vomited everything in 2 audio clips. I put them here for you. As in, if you listen to them and act on them, you are made. Copywriting tips and tricks and tactics, like super awesome. Also, access to premium value email list. Now, when you click this one, you join my email list. I have an email list, but this one is a premium email list, premium value stuff, right? That's what you will get inside there. Now, this, if you are going to value of this, the Facebook ads tutorial is more than 30K. The Google ads tutorial is more than 20K. YouTube ads tutorial is more than 20K. LinkedIn ads tutorial is more than 15K. Email marketing tutorial is more than 15K. Website design tutorial is more than 15K. Affiliate marketing tutorial is more than 25K. But let's just put those values on them, right? Information marketing tutorial is what's more than 15K. That's copywriting tutorial is what's more than 35K. Mini position tutorial is what's more than 20K. Instagram ads tutorial is what's more than 15K. WhatsApp marketing tutorial and free traffic, Twitter traffic, what's more than 10K. And up to 20 high premium books worth more than 10K too. But let's just put all those prices at them. So let's just say we put all those prices at them. All of them, if you are going to buy all of them one by one from different people, you'll be spending 245K. 245K. That's what you would be spending if you're going to buy them one by one. But that's not all. You'll also be getting the following bonuses as well. 3 live question and answer sessions every month centered on selling anything online. You will get that. That's what's 50K. Free access to ask me anything on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 080. This is the number you will ask me questions on. 080-7051-8546. So you might want to write it down. 080-7051-8546. That answer, that value alone is worth more than 30K. Special audio clip that covers everything on copywriting. 2, as a matter of fact, 2 audio clips worth 50K, right? 30 minutes consultation. Each day, each 30 minutes consultation is worth 30K, but you're having 30 minutes consultation from once per month for the next 12 months. That's what 360K, right? That's what 360K. You're also getting value to my adding it to my premium email list that will be sharing massive value with you, things that I don't share with just anybody, and that's over 70K. You're also in value. You're also getting free access to massive copywriting tricks and tactics. That's what over 30K. And all these things, they are not as though it's not go come, they're already there. Access to my Telegram group, that's what 50K. Let me just show you that they're already there. Look at this one now. Look at this one here, right? Look at this. If I click this now, and then I go here. Can you see the link? Can you see the link, the YouTube link? I just thought you should see it, right? You can see that YouTube link. So it's already there. They are already there as we speak. Now. You get access to them now, right? All these bonuses are what 640K. 640K. So you look at the ground bonuses, 245K initial value of all the costs. Now the bonus is 260K. So everything is worth 885K. That's $1,475. So look at the ground total here. 885K, 4,000, $1,475, but you're not paying anything close to all of them, any of them. So let me just show you two more testimonials before we move on. If you have questions, just write your questions down. I'm going to answer all of them, but let me just show us a few more testimonials before we move on, right? Just a few more testimonials.
Wow. In my training experience with Mr. Yemi Badmus, it was awesome. It was like wonderful. I learned a lot of things, and I was able to view things from another perspective. Yeah, I was able to view things from another perspective. I was actually thinking it has to do with digital marketing, just limited to like just normal Facebook ads, YouTube, just view things on YouTube and the normal day-to-day Instagram, which makes sense. But with this training, I was able to learn a lot of things, how to promote adverts, and even it's not limited to like digital marketing alone, how to relate to people and normal customer relationship and how to manage your customers and all that. It's actually worth it. You can't wait to have a training with Mr. Yemi Badmus. Thank you very much, sir. The training, it's worthwhile, like seriously. And very soon, by the time I'm getting returns, although I've been promoting some adverts on my own and I've been monitoring and seeing how it's good. But very soon I will drop a review of the outcome, like the returns I'm getting from the advert. Thank you so much, sir. Good day, everyone. My name is Maloya Bifola. I recently took a digital marketing training course with Mr. Yemi Badmus, and it was a really great training. It was a really great time that we had with him. It was a training organized by my company, and he had to come down to train us for 2 days. And each day we had about 6 to 8 hours training at a stretch. He was a really patient man, and it took time to explain everything that we needed to know, and he answered our questions. He was so one-on-one, and I've attended a lot of trainings, but I don't think I've ever been under this kind of training at a stretch for 8 hours, and without training that. So the really good one, and I would recommend him for digital marketing courses, for digital marketing training, and for anything that deals with website design and all that. I would recommend it anytime, anything. Thank you very much, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you for the privilege. We really appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so this was also me teaching in another place. You can see at the pocket at the wear suits. Awesome. So this, if I just look at it from 885K, I can just tell you, just do this 100K, cost 100K, but you're not paying 100K, you only be paying 50K. But instead of 50K, I have done a huge 50% discount for you. So you can now get it for just 25K, right? You cannot get it for 25K. However, rather than just telling you to part with 25K, because I know you still need to run ads and all that, I will actually be asking you to just do 15K only. But this is where it gets better. This is where it gets really, really huge. Now, 15K is a very, very huge discount. But between now and Monday, the 30th of June, 2022, you get everything inside here. Everything inside here, like everything like this. You get everything for just 5K. So between now and the 30th of June 2022, Monday the 30th of June 2022, and now, so you have, that's quite a long time. You have between now and 30th of June to get everything for just 5K. 5K only. A value of 885,000 naira. You saw everything, right? You're getting them all for just 5K. For just 5K. So what you are getting in the books, you are getting, let me give you some of the books you are getting. You are getting the book called Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. If you hear the Wolf of Wall Street, that story of that guy, right? You are getting the Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. You are also getting Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy. Please mute your audio. Please mute your audio. Please mute your audio. Please mute your audio, right? Okay, awesome. I had to mute that, please. So you're getting Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy. You're getting Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy. You're also getting Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone. You are getting that for free. You are getting Financial Prospecting by Jeb Blount. You are getting that for free as well. You are getting the book To Sell is Human by Daniel H. Pink. I'm giving that to you for free. These are just few of the plenty books you are getting. Few of the plenty books you get. Sell It Like Sehant by Ryan Sehant. You are getting that for free. You are getting The Millionaire Fast Lane. Now this book, let me not talk. Millionaire Fast Lane by MJ DeMarco. You are getting that for free. Sell Like Crazy. That's an amazing book. You are getting that for free. The Great Salesman in the World. This book is huge. You are getting it for free. OG Maldino. You are also getting $100 million Offers by Alex Omozi for free as well. You are getting those books for free as well. But guess what? If you pay today, you're paying 3,500. You're paying 3,500 naira only, and you have lifetime access to all of these things. Lifetime access. You can start downloading them now. And to top it all, you even get access to my private Telegram group where we have monthly classes. Okay, so that's if you pay the 535 now. So this offer of 5K is only available to the 30th of June 2022. But if you want it to for 35, that means the only option is you have is to pay today. And this has a lifetime money back guarantee on it. I'm giving you a lifetime, like I'm so sure this is huge value that if you for any reason if you didn't get value for this, tell me, I'll give you your 35 back. But you only have to, if you want to pay 35, you only have to pay today. Now remember that after today, you only paying 5K, and the 5K pay itself expires on the 30th of June 2022, right? By the time it is 1st of July, this becomes 15K, and it's not going back. Even 15K is a huge discount, right? But if you pay today, you are paying 35. 35 is just $5, $5.8, and that's like 9 naira per day. What can you buy with 9 naira? In this country, Nigeria, what can 9 naira buy? So 35 for all of this, 35. For all of this, 3,500 naira, 3,000 naira for all of this, 3,500 naira for all of this, 3,500 naira for all of this is just how much? It's just at the rate of 9 naira per day. Tell me what you can buy with 9 naira per day in this Nigeria. 9 naira per day. Tell me what you can buy with 9 naira per day. Well, anyways, so if you are going to pay, this is the account details to pay to. You can see the account details here. After 30th of June, after today, rather, it goes back to 5K. After today, it goes back to 5K. But by the 30th of June, by the 1st of July, the price goes to 15K. So if you want to buy it now, it's just 35. It's just 35. So these are the companies I've changed before, just to give you a reminder. And guess what? I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you now. I'm going to surprise you now. This thing goes back to 15K. It's supposed to be 25K. I'm giving you 15K. By the 1st of July, but after today, it goes back to 5K. But if you pay now, as I'm talking to you now, you pay 35. But these are the account details. But just so you can be sure that this Yemi Badmus, he knows what he's saying. Chat me up on 08070518546. Again, chat me up right now on 08070518546. When you do that, I'll give you the book. I'll give you access before you pay. Like, chat me up now. Tell me you want it. You want access. You pay me in 24 hours. Within 24 hours, I'll give you access immediately. Then you pay me after. So you pay within 24 hours. So you are not paying after 24 hours. If you are paying after 24 hours, don't chat me. If you are paying within 24 hours, that's why I said I'm going to give you before you pay. That's what I mentioned earlier. I'm going to give you before you pay. So if you are ready to pay within 24 hours, you are ready to pay 35. 35 is just 9 naira per day. Like 9 naira. Nothing in this Nigeria that 9 naira can buy per day. Nothing. Like nothing. So if you are chatting me up on 08070518546. WhatsApp me on that number. Tell me you want access now, and you will pay within 24 hours, and I will give you access immediately. Right? Then you pay me in less than 24 hours. So that's it. Now, if you have questions, okay, if you have questions, let me know. You can use yes, you can use SendFox. Use SendFox. SendFox.com. Massive stuff. Use SendFox.com. SEND. It says which, okay, for the sake of everybody listening, if you are watching this recording, it says which opt-in platform can one use that is free and works better? Use SendFox.com. It's not a affiliate marketing now, but use SendFox.com. But don't sell affiliate products on SendFox. Don't be sending affiliate links. They don't want affiliate links on SendFox. SENDFOX.com. SendFox.com. Use SendFox.com. It's a great email marketing tool. It's a great opt-in tool. Works perfectly. And if you don't have any opt-in tool, Facebook can actually opt-in for you. If you want an opt-in tool, for me to develop an opt-in tool for you, there's one that you can actually send 50,000 emails per day. You miss Sendy and Amazon and Sendy. It works. I can develop that for you. Just reach out to me privately. That's another thing entirely. But in this course, it also shows you how to develop that yourself. It's quite technical, but if you sit down and learn it, you will do it, right? But if you want me to develop it for you, that's no less. It's no less than 200K. If I'm going to do it for you, Sendy and Amazon, put it together, it's no less than 200K. That thing that we charge you 200K for is what you are getting for free in this course, right? So let me just give you one more testimonial as we round up. Just one more testimonial.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Adeleke Oluwa, and I'm here to give a little testimony to share a little remark about Mr. Yemi Badmus. Yeah, Mr. Yemi Badmus is a good teacher, a good trainer. Oh God, and then the skills of imparting knowledge to others is just so wonderful. Yeah, we had 3 days training last week because he was invited to our office to train us on digital marketing and all. Man, I never believed I can actually sponsor Badmus. I actually got my Facebook pictures to post pictures, share jokes, share meme on my Instagram as well. But now I can actually make money with my Facebook account, my Instagram account, my emails, and all. Thanks to Mr. Yemi Badmus. Bye.
So that's it. So if you are watching on the 1st of July right now, you're on 1st of July, you're watching right now, you won't pay 25K, you will pay 15K. I'm just trying to, right? You pay 15K, right? But if you are on this recording right now, this June, you are watching this right now, you can pay 5K for it. But for those who are present on this webinar right now, like watching today, if you are watching it today, just do a chat with me, 08070518546. I'll give you access to it immediately. Just access immediately, and you will pay 35, right? But that's only if you are paying within 24 hours and less than 24 hours. You're paying less than 24 hours. You get access to it first, and you are paying 35. That's today. That's today. But anytime after today, it goes back to 5K. 5K within the month of June. But once you get to July 1st, it's 15K. And guess what? This is too small for 15K. As in it's too much value for 15K. It's too much value for 15K. You know, like it's too much. 885K is the value of everything that is inside here. But all of these things, is too much value for 15K. It's too much value for 15K. Yet, if you chat me up right now, you get access to it, and then you pay me 35 for it within 24 hours, right? If you don't have money within the next 24 hours, don't bother chatting me, because 35 is too small, right? Then you can always pay 5K later within the month of June. So this is still for 25K. So is still for 25K, but you'll still be paying as small as 15K. So just send it to this account details. You can see these account details. Now I'm pausing for you to see the account details. So 0229 42 42 1337 0229 42 1337 0229421337. The name is Badmus Adeyemi Okwemegbo, and it's a GTB account. I'm not using my company account to receive this, like 35 for company accounts ever. No. So, any questions? Do you have any questions as we round up now? Any questions? Somebody has asked question. I think I've answered you. If you have any questions, let me know. Class is taking a while already. If you have any questions, let me know, because I've answered the other question. Like I said, if you want an opt-in, use sendfox.com. Works well. There are several that are quite good, but SendFox is also very good. You can actually buy $59 or $49, and then you have 5,000 contacts. But with the free version, you have 1,000 contacts or thereabouts, right? With the free version, you have 1,000 contacts, but with the paid version, you have 5,000 contacts. But 1,000 contacts with the free version, you can still use it for a long time, for a long time. As long as it's remain 1,000 contacts, you can use it for life. 1,000 contacts, right? So it makes sense, but don't do affiliate marketing with it. They don't allow affiliate marketing with it, right? They don't. I don't know why, but they don't. So basically, I think we have come to the end of this class, right? So sometimes if you don't have questions, I feel, well, I think I've done so well. But if you have questions, you have my WhatsApp number, reach me on WhatsApp, right? Reach me on WhatsApp. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for not letting me teach me. I'm not here to teach me alone. I was able to teach everybody who came, right? Fantastic stuff, right? So yes, enjoy your afternoon, enjoy your morning, enjoy your evening. God bless you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were here. Thank you. Bye.